Hi, it's Pat Scott with Little Treasures, and today I'm going to read a story, and it's about when I worked in the nursery and took the babies from delivery to weigh them, measure them, and everything. I got to wondering, I wonder what it's like for them as they're being born and just before. So here's a little story I wrote, and my son Thomas did this picture for my book. There's a baby in there with Alfie from years ago. My happy birthday. This experience happened a long time ago and shortly before I was born. I had this truly wonderful swimming pool, and I could float up and down and sideways in it, and the water was so nice and warm. Well, it must have been in the jungle someplace, because I could hear the constant beat of drums going boom, 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 boom. And not only that, there was a lady in the jungle that was singing a soft lullaby to her little baby. It was so soothing somehow. Now, not only was my swimming pool the greatest, but I had the neatest jump rope you ever did see. It was attached to the ceiling and attached to me. Well, I could do all kinds of things with that jump rope. I could turn it around this way and swing it around that way, and I'd even twist it and twist it and twist it. Then I'd let go. Ooh, I'd go round and round and round and round and round. I thought that was fun, but it sure made me dizzy. Another great thing about my jump rope is it fed me. Now, I don't know how it did that, but I could watch the food go down that rope that was on the ceiling into me, and it was cool. I especially like watching the cake, the ice cream, and the pie come through it. Oh, it was wonderful. But now, that green stuff they call spinach, I wouldn't care if I ever saw any of that again. You got to take the good with the bad, though, I guess. To get on with my story. One day, as I was floating peacefully in my swimming pool, while I ate a chocolate chip cookie, there came a sudden lurching, and the sides of my pool began to cave in on me. This lasted about a minute, and then everything calmed down. No sooner did I get my nerves back when it happened again. I was beside myself. This kept up all night long, and my times of rest got shorter and shorter. Suddenly, the worst imaginable thing happened. Someone pulled a plug on my swimming pool, and I was headed down the drain. Now, I'm a fast thinker, though, so I grabbed hold of my jump rope, and I hung on for dear life. I knew it was connected to the ceiling and me, and I would be safe. But can you believe it? As I slid further and further down the drain, I noticed my jump rope was going with me. Somehow it had broken loose. This was it. I was a goner. All of a sudden, I saw a bright light at the end of the drain. As I approached the opening, I saw a man with rubber gloves and a mask on his face. He looked like he had his hands out ready to catch me. Wow, what a relief. As I stuck my head out the entrance, the strongest hands in the world gently and carefully guided the rest of me out. I was so happy to be safe, I let out a yell that would have let even Tarzan be proud. I heard him say, "It's a girl, it's a girl." And then he cut off my jump rope. A nurse wrapped me in a fluffy pink blanket and handed me to my mother. She touched me and smiled and said how soft my skin was. Said it felt like velvet. Then she counted my fingers and toes. And she kept saying, "Oh, she has 10, she has 10. It must have been her favorite number. That's all I can think of. Then she snuggled me close to her like this. And she started singing that song that the same lady sang in the jungle to her little baby. Oh, somehow this was so soothing. And I got tired and I started to drift off to sleep when someone kissed me on my cheek right there. When I looked up, it was my dad. Oh, man. And he said, "Honey, you're beautiful." And I just want to say I'm so glad you're here. Happy birthday. Wow-wee! My birthday! I'm me. I've been born. Oh, ain't life wonderful? The beginning. Hope you liked it. Thanks.